to summarize Torah Aleph in Likutay Tinyana. So we said that the tachlis of Klal Yisrael, the tachlis of the Jewish people, is to come to rule over angels, and that's what tzaddikim will do in the future. All tzaddikim, they will rule over angels, and angels, they will be, actually, the tzaddikim will be closer to Hashem than the angels, and the tzaddikim will have to ask from the angels will have to ask from the tzaddikim what Hashem is doing. But there's a problem, because the angels are jealous of us, jealous of those who rule over them, and they want to push us down to make it so that apparently so we won't rule over them. So the advice for this is to attach ourselves to all of the source of all of the souls of all of the Jewish people, and this is a bechina of Kisei Kavod, because that's where our souls came from. And this is actually what happened when Moshe Rabbeinu went up to Shamayim to receive the Torah. So the angels didn't want the angels didn't want us to receive the Torah, and Hashem told Moshe Rabbeinu to answer the angels and to speak to them. And Moshe Rabbeinu was afraid that he was going to be burnt by the angels. So he told Hashem, "I'm afraid." And Hashem told him, gave him advice how to protect himself from the angels. He said, hold on to the Kisei Kavod, and this is what saved him from the jealousy of the angels. So this is exactly what the Rebbe is saying, is the Eitzah, the advice to save yourself from the angels is what Hashem gave, the advice that Hashem gave to Moshe Rabbeinu, to hold on to the Kisei Kavod and to hold on to the source of all of the neshamas of Israel, which is the same bechina. Now, to attach ourselves to all the neshamas of Klal Yisrael, we have to know all the source of every soul, and that's very difficult. And since we can't always do that, to know every single Jew, every single source of every single soul in particular, what we can do is we can attach ourselves to the Mefusamim and to the Manhigim of the generation. So, since all of their neshamas, all the neshamas of all Klal Yisrael is underneath and is divided into through the neshamas of the tzaddikim, of the mefusamim, and of the manhigim of Klal Yisrael. So therefore, it's good enough to attach ourselves to the mefusamim, because automatically we'll also be attaching ourselves to all the particular, the individual souls of Klal Yisrael. The problem is we have to recognize which one of these mefusamim are real, and which one of them is fake. It's through sheker, and the ones that are through sheker, they use just azus, brazenness, and boldness, improper type of chutzpah to get to be mefusam, and they're not real mefusamim. It's dangerous to even connect themselves to them. And to recognize which ones are real and which ones aren't, we have to have complete yira. Now, before we get complete yira, we have to perfect 3 bad midas that rest in the heart. And just like the yira rests in the heart, also the bad midas rest in the heart, and we have to get rid of all the bad midas in order to have place. In order to allow yira to have place in the heart. Now, these 3 bad midas, which are also in the heart, are discussed in the Gemara, or are hinted by in the Gemara, saying that there are 3 watches of the night, 3 different parts of the night, and the siman to know which part of the watches of the night, when they're going or when they start, you can know through three actions, 3 things that happen. The first watch of the night is when the donkey brays. And the second watch of the night is when dogs are barking. And the third watch of the night is when the baby nurses from its mother, and a woman talks to her husband. And now the nighttime, it relates to the inyan of manias, inyan of difficulties, and difficulties in coming close to Hashem in darkness, coming close to Hashem. And these three midos relate through the donkey braying relates to money, since the three bad midas are tavis mammon, which is desire for money, and tavis mishkal, or desire for a woman, having relations with women, and tavis achila, and having a desire to eat. So these three watches of the night relate to those three bad midas. The first one relates to the donkey braying relates to money, since Yisachar was, the Chumash compares donkey to money, and the dog's barking is referring to food, since dogs Pasuk says dogs are never satisfied, and the baby nursing from his mother and a woman talking to her husband is referring to relations with women. So it's for two reasons. One is that the nursing is for the reason that a person has the desire for relations with women based on the mother that he nursed from his the milk that he nursed from his mother. If his mother was a pure person, then the milk that he nurses from his mother is going to be pure, and it's going to affect him in a way that won't give him, that he won't have so much of a desire for relations. Just exactly what he needs for serving Hashem. But if his mother is not such a holy person, then the heat and the passion that his mother has will actually go into the milk, and that passion will go into and develop in the child to be desire for passion for women, and it'll be a heat and passion for sin. So that's how the nursing of the mother relates to passion. Also, a woman speaking to her husband, it relates to relations with women, since speaking here is also a euphemism sometimes for having relations. The Gemara uses speaking in the Gemara Ksubas for another term of relations with women. So a person has to purify his heart from all these three midas, as we're going to explain how, and through that the Yiras Hashem can rest, and he can have proper Yiras Shalom inside of his heart, since after he gets rid of these three midas.